Next one. Oh, I forgot to leave the stance group. Oh shit. Oh, he was with me. Well, lucky I am. We got extra roll. If you're a tank healer, you get 50 more badges, which is one of the main reasons that I think that you want to really get some great rewards. You should create a multi-role class like healer, like monk, paladin, druid, and maybe you can create some tank DPS role class like Death Knight, Warrior. You get the point. I mean, sometimes when you're doing dungeons, you will be see that these icons are going to appear. That's when you have to go and you can get some extra loot, but that's only going to happen if you have the role that they are requesting. In this case, tank or healer. The most common one, I think, is tank, and the less that is going to appear is DPS. Actually, DPS is one of the more numerous classes that you will be finding at party or raid group, which because if you check in a raid group, you have at least 2 tanks. Depending on what size is going to be the raid, you have 4, 3 healers, and the rest are going to be DPS, which is almost all the people in the raid group. Now we have the nexus. I like this one, looks like futuristic. I remember back then that you don't have these maps. So helpful now. Let's pull more. Use some mitigation here. I mean, yeah, definitely. It's not the same like Timewalking Burning Crusade, which was a nightmare. I remember my party wiped like 10 times before we have actually can kill the last boss. God damn it! I hate when I have to use that. Well, I think it's better to do that than go there because that is going to pull more mobs. When you're a paladin and you are using one of the bubbles that you have, which is Blessing of Protection, and the other one is Divine Shield. you are going to lose all your aggro, which is really bad if you're a tank. I mean, you have like you lose all your ability to make extra aggro from your attacks, from from how long the duration of the placings that you are using. Which, if you are not be careful with that, it can kill your DPS or healers in seconds. I mean, it's useful, but it's only like emergency button. Like you have to do it if you are going to die as a tank. I mean, we prefer is in my case, in my opinion, I prefer it's better that you use that instead of die, because if you die, at least that they have a druid that can rest you, or that night. I'm not sure. You're not going to be there, and you're a tank. As a tank, if you die, the whole race is going to die. Sorry if I am a little slow speaking, but you can see I have to get focused on the aggro because I don't want that these guys kill one of the party members. Well, you know that.
What they say about curiosity.
Yeah, I know what they say. Well, goddamn, I ain't getting this here.
Now to finish the job.
I wonder how that expel works. I mean, you kill all the ads or yourself, and then you wait like 5 seconds until you reappear. Really convenient, actually. It will be a nightmare if Mage have the ability of PvP. Oh god damn it. She's not dead. Now he's dead. Now the dragon part. We are half of the way to finish this one. So many stuff in the screen right now, I mean... Oh, good, now it's clean. Let's try to speed out this. Speaking about Timewalking Old War, it is really interesting how they compare everything to Timewalking version. I mean, the only change that you find in Timewalking Old War is that you don't get the legendary weapon, of course, which back then killing each boss give you one fragment until you get like 100 fragments, and you can convert that in a legendary weapon. Now what they do, they only put all the gear and they scale that to 930. That only happens when you get out with the raid. About something that I really complain with Timewalking raids, which is, I think is something that Blizzard really have to think about it, is that when you get out, if for some reason someone from your raid leave the raid, the only way that you can bring people there is that you leave the raid and then you have to regroup again, or recoup. Then you have to go to the raid again. I mean, it's not like if you are doing Taurus or any other kind of actual raid when you only can requeue right away and you summon the person. Actually, in the last raid that I was, people tried that, but I think it's kind of glitchy, because the person that was summoned from that group didn't have any role. I mean, you see that the person is no DPS, healer, or tank, so it was like kind of glitch. I don't know if they are going to fix that, but in my opinion, I think it will be really useful if they implement the same system that they have with the actual raids, where you don't have any problem at all. Where you don't have any problem at all summoning people or getting new people with the raids. That will be make Timewalking raids really fantastic. And easy to do also. I mean, why you should leave the raid and get more people only for do that again? doesn't have any sense. But I mean, they are beginning with this of time walking raids, so I hope in the future they can fix that and allow people to join or lead raids and then rejoin without problems. To be honest, I think this dungeon is taking forever. I mean, it's kind of different from Legion dungeons, because in Legion dungeon, well, I have to be honest, of course, in Legion dungeon, depending on difficulty, I mean, if you are normal, heroic, or mythic, and you are a really high iron level, you can rush that without problem. Just go. Kill everything, get aggro, kill everything, keep going until you finish everything. With time walking is different. Now, before you actually can do that, I remember before they fix all that stuff with time walking, you can just rush and kill everything a high speed. But now you can do it. If you do that, it's going to be a waste. So you have to take your time, and of course that takes time. Finally, to the boss. And it's good to know that behind him there is a shortcut to the final boss from this dungeon. And one more boss and we got it. One of my favorite dungeons with Lich King, and one of the best that I like to do a lot, is the one from, I can't remember well, the one from the Cooling of a Stronghold, where you have to recreate everything what you did in Warcraft 3, where Arthas kill everybody in a town. I really like that one. I'm not sure actually you can get that one from Timewalking. I had not done that one from Timewalking, but I can remember. But it's really a cool raid, and really nostalgic around, because you can see all the same guys that you play back then in Warcraft 3, like Mal'Ganis, Arthas, Uther, Jaina. It was a really nice experience. Alright, finally, what is attacking me? Come on. Conquer. And you too. Ah, come on, they have a immune shield. I hate that one. Right, so for kill this boss, we have to activate here. Oh, come on, another one. Can't you just let me finish this? Oh, shit.
There's no truth in it.
Yeah, thank you so much for that, hero. I'm going to pass all this.
Enjoy your final moments. Stay. Enjoy your final moments.
Finish it!
Stay. Enjoy
And we did it! Finally.
life, Binder. Me.
Well, I know it's not like a big thing to do this time walking, but this one, for example, was a little long. Alright, going to play this one. How you know if you take this advice from me, if you are just getting level 110, I really recommend that you try all these kind of events, like time walking, for example. It's a really great way for you out faster. You are going to be like, I mean, doing all these dungeons. You can be level 900 something. Something that is going to help you to go to Argus. Argus is basically the place where you want to be, because the main purpose is that you with Argus get gear so you can do Antorus. You do Antorus complete normal, and then you do heroic, and until if you keep going that, you can do mythic. That's how it works actually. The main is basically what you need to do is just concentrate in doing dungeons or these kind of events that is going to give you a lot of gear. And if you are only getting level 110, it's a really way to do time walking if they are available. Another stuff, of course, is that you do time walking rates too. You don't have to be 110 to do any time walking, because it depends on what expansion are you the time walking event is going to be. But if you are 110, that is going to really help you a lot to Jura Pass. I hope guys you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will be so glad to answer all of you. This is Joseph G. Had a great night.